We have just a few minutes. We left off yesterday where the Romans asked from Shub Hananya, how do we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu will resurrect the dead? And how do we know he knows the future? So he quoted a pasuk, Reb Shub Hananya, for the Romans. The pasuk says that after you will die, they come, and then they will veer away and do idolatry. So the Romans said to Rabbi Shimon Hananya, maybe the rising is not going on Moshe, but the rising is going on, they will get up, and what do idolatry is going Klal Yisrael. So Rabbi Shimon Hananya says, but you have to admit that he knows the future. Although the first part, it may not be a proof, because the is going on Klal Yisrael doing Avodah Zarah, but in terms of the future, you see Hashem knows the future. Itmer Nami, rolling. Omer Rabbi Yochanan Mishum Rishim Yechoy. Rabbi Yochanan says name Rishim Yechoy. Minayin she'HaKadosh Baruch Hu Mechai Meisim v'Yodei Mashos Ad Lios. From where do we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu resurrect the dead, and Hashem knows the future? Shenema Hinoch Shochiv Mosecha Mekom. Same pasuk. Tanyo. Omer Rabbi Lezer Rabbi Yossi, B'dover zeh ziyavti sifri minim. He says through this he invalidated the works of the heretics. They said there is no what? Tchias HaMesim is not rooted in the Torah. Amarti lem ziyavtem toraschem v'la'lisem yetchem klum. He says, again, over here when we speak about Sifrei Minim, this is speaking about, these are Jews, they're not Goyim. One second. Rashi says, yeah, ziyavtim, meaning you falsified. He said to them, you falsified your own works. They say, I said to him, ziyavtim toraschem, v'lo lisem b'yetchem klum, shetem omer entchias hamesim min haTorah, harei omer, hikoris tikoris hanefesh hi avon bo. It says, the soul would be cut off. So the word hikoris should be said once. What is the reiteration? Hikoris tikoris. Evidently, it can be cut off in two locations. Not only here, but elsewhere. There's now and the future. Hikoris tikoris hanefesh hi avon bo. Hikoris tikoris b'olam hazeh. Avon bo leimas. It says, and they will carry the sin. What do you mean? You will carry the sin. Lav l'olam habo. Evidently, it means the world to come. What does it mean, the world to come? So we see clearly from the Gemara here that when we speak olam habo, it doesn't mean the soul world. When we refer to olam habo, we always refer to a person passes away, he goes to olam habo, the world to come. It's not really a proper usage of the word. The term olam habo means ultimately the future world. The olam haneshamos exists now. The olam habo doesn't exist yet. Person passes away, the soul ascends, it's in a holding pattern. Ultimately, Hashem will recreate a new existence where the soul will be reinfused in the body. That is the future world. But Olam HaNeshamas is a world which exists now. Okay? So you see clearly from the Gemara, it says, Avon Bo, and he says, you falsified your own text. Because, as I said, the Sadducees, they believed in the authenticity of the text. So, but you yourselves, you falsified even what you accept, you deny. Because the text reads, there is a future world. Because if there's no future world, what do you mean? They will carry the sin in the future. Omali Rav Papa Abaye v'leimelu tarvayu mikoris tikoris. I mean, what does he have to cite the pasuk avonabo to disprove them just from hikoris tikoris? It seems to be you'll be cut off in two locations. It should say hikoris. What is the reiteration of tikoris? So evidently you can be cut off in two locations. You can be cut off in this world, you can be cut off in the world to come. So why did he have to cite the pasuk avonabo to disprove them, to refute them? Just from the second word tikoris should have been sufficient as a refutation, right? Inu amri like, because they would have said dibra Torah koloshim neodom. Very often, and it's a discussion in the Gemara, when the Torah reiterates something, is there such a thing as reiteration? Or do we say no? That's called superfluous. There's nothing superfluous in the Torah. Sometimes you have to reiterate something to emphasize a point. So if you reiterate to emphasize that it's not considered superfluous. But there's an opinion in the Gemara that the Torah doesn't reiterate anything. There's no such thing as reiteration. Torah doesn't speak as people speak. Person speaks, you reiterate something. Torah doesn't reiterate itself. So why does it write that extra word? Evidently, to teach something from that. So what's hikoris? You'll be cut off in two locations. But if there's only one world, what other world are you going to be cut off from? Hikoris tikoris. So evidently, the second tikoris indicates there is a future. The answer is, when you speak to a person, you have to know who you're speaking to. Right? So if that person, we're talking about people who are, they're heretics, these people. They read the text literally. They reject the oral interpretation. That's stukim, these people. So he understands when you speak to people like that, you have to cite something that even according to their understanding, they're forced to accept it. You say koris tikoris, even if you're of the opinion the Torah doesn't reiterate something. Because Torah doesn't speak the way people speak, with reiteration, but they say that maybe the Torah does. So if that's the case, even according to your understanding, what does it say? Avonabo, you will carry the sin. So the extra words, avonabo, indicates that there is a future world to be continued. No, come on, Mizona, that's a pasuk in Dvarim. After you pass away, they will rise into idolatry. That pasuk's in the Torah.
Did they have a problem with the long
No. But they said something valid. They said, "Come is going on avodah zarah."
I'm wondering if contributing what Moshe said is the same status.
No, the same thing.
Does the Olam Hashanah take up space?
They take up space.
I mean, is there like some location? Is there a location beyond our?
Yeah, we speak. It's a spiritual existence. It's location in the spiritual world. I mean, the Gemara speaks about it. When the souls are in this holding pattern, what do they do there? Right?
I mean,
It says
like way beyond our atmosphere.
it's not part of physical existence. I mean, you speak about galaxies. It has nothing to do with the galaxies. Is this world? It's not a spiritual world, right? Space. That's physical. It's not spiritual. These are spiritual worlds. It's not even heaven. When we speak heaven is a physical part of physical existence. Heaven and earth. There's celestial, there's terrestrial. That's physical existence. You speak of angels. We're angels. Angels are in space. Okay, I'm telling you, it has no relevance to it. Okay.